comes and hangs out with me today. But yeah, hi. Hey everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Let me work on a couple quick things and all that fun stuff. But yeah, today we're ready to rip and ship. Any of this wonderful stuff could be yours if you want to get in on it. Yeah, pretty straightforward. So yeah, draft set play collector, a little bit of everything for you. Yeah. Hope everyone's doing well on this fine Tuesday afternoon. It just ticked over. Yeah, good stuff for sure. But today, chat, I think we still have the coupon for $2 off 15. It's a one-time use coupon. So good morning, Lauren. I guess it's still morning for you. Just ticked over to afternoon for me. So we still got that coupon going, which is good. We've got free shipping at 45. We've got a bonus card, which I'm prepping right now with a little bit of just light shuffle. Get them in there. Bonus card for every $10 spent. All sorts of good stuff in here. Every card's about $1 to $2.50. Got a little bit of everything when it comes to product, draft, set, play, collector, box toppers, even promo packs that I found from a store that was liquidating at some pretty good prices. So it's a little all over the place. It's fun. But yeah, if you want to go in, you're more than welcome to. Let's see, we should probably pin Edge of Eternities. Everyone's hot for Edge of Eternities. We're still rocking and rolling through it. Got a bunch of it left, as you guys can see out there. I had my order come in from Amazon, so that's why we've got so much of it all of a sudden. But yeah, if you guys want to rip or ship, have at it. Take a look around, see if you find anything that strikes your fancy. If you got any questions, let me know. We do have a ton of different Magic, but there is Pokemon in there as well. There's also more product available in my shop. They limit you to 100, so 100 is what it is. So here we are. So there's like 139 products, something crazy like that. So definitely a lot of opportunity to shop around, see if there's anything there. Secret layers are currently in my shop, and then the more expensive Pokemon stuff I think is in there if you're looking for ETBs or some of the other old school stuff that I've gotten there. But yeah, happy to rip or ship all this wonderful stuff. Scalping Final Boss. Man, I wish I was scalping Final Boss, but I am not. Don't really scalp here. Just trying to have fun ripping and shipping. That is the program. But I hope everyone's doing well. If you do have the chance, give me a follow. Come hang out with me whenever you get the chance. We're brand new to the TikTok side. We used to be on the whatnot side. Well, we still are on the whatnot side, but more over here. So happy to rip or ship. The queue is open and ready to go. All of you, I appreciate you stopping by. Hope everyone's having a good Tuesday. Yeah. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. We've got $2 off 15. That's a TikTok coupon we earned from. Then we have free shipping at $45. And beyond that, you get every $10 you spend gets you a bonus Magic the Gathering card. Each card in here is from this box that I got in the other screen. Is worth about $1 to $2.50 each. Just a nice way to do it. So yeah, definitely a nice opportunity to grab some stuff if you're looking. And we can rip and ship. Yesterday we hit a fractured foil. I haven't had the chance to make the hit video yet, so we hit a vocalist. Fractured foil Japanese, unfortunately. Of course, it couldn't possibly be English. So that's a pretty good one. And then we also hit a borderless foil Tezzeret. So that was pretty cool too. That thing actually glowed really nicely as a foil, so that was cool to see. So just a nice grouping yesterday. And all that fun and crazy stuff. Yeah, if you are interested to get in there, take a look around. If you got any questions about products we've got, let me know. And all that crazy stuff. I'm going to do a little bit of packing from yesterday's stuff because I just haven't gotten it out the door. I went to the gym this morning. The little girl was super excited because she turned 3 over the weekend. That meant she got to go to the big kids play area. And man, was she like, as soon as she walked in there, big kids area. And they're like, oh, happy birthday. It was just funny. She was happy. So that was cool. And all that fun stuff. Let's see, loading that up. There we go. All right. So got some packages to pack. So we'll work on that. Yeah, as soon as you guys want to go in, you're more than welcome to. Happy to rip or ship at that point and see what happens from there. I'm testing my normal playlist versus the space music. So stick around for a normal playlist. We'll see if it gets me in trouble or not. I'm not sure. Yeah, right? Super excited. It was great. She was so cute. But yeah, working on that. And all that crazy stuff. Man, that jumped to 130 viewers and now we're back down to 11. Must just be the initial startup swipe through. It was just crazy. I was like, all of a sudden, like, I'm like, whoa! I didn't know we even had like 130 Magic interested people. But who knows? Yeah. Yeah, it's like 56 viewers in the last 5 minutes. What? Crazy. If you get the chance, if you haven't done so already, give me a follow. We're building this up. Yesterday we broke 400. 32 then back down, right? It literally skyrocketed and then fell back down, which is probably just the stream started, open up the floodgates, and then it boils or pulls back to like normal categorization. Who knows? It's interesting. But I'm happy to rip and ship for any of you. It doesn't matter how many people are watching, because those of you that get to watch the rips get the privilege of watching the rips. That's really what it is. But for those of you that are trickling in throughout the afternoon, today we've got $2 off 15. It's a TikTok coupon. Then we've got free shipping of 45, and every $10 you spend will get you a bonus card valued between $1 or $2.50 each. So just a little extra add-on for the fun of it, because I have way too many cards in this category right now. It's just a price point that I set the sorter to, and I have no idea what to do with all of them. So I figured I'd give them to you guys if you go in. But if you don't go in, then you can't get them. Pretty cut and dry. If you'd like to rip or ship, take a look around, see what you can find. Happy to help you with it. Otherwise, packing packages. Pack them up. This might not work. We'll see. Maybe it'll work. It's always an adventure packing packages because you're trying to like play Tetris the best productive way possible while also making sure the cards are safe. Doesn't fit. Somehow, just a little bit too small. We'll go this way. This will work. We'll do this, that, and Tetris, chat. Tetris. Yeah. If you're looking for anything, you let me know. Happy to rip or ship all this wonderful stuff for you today. And just we're testing out. So coming up next week starts kindergarten and preschool, and so I have to nail down what times make sense to stream versus that, right? And it's tough to gauge entirely, just because I've known that the 11 to 1 o'clock time frame is generally pretty solid for streaming on any platform. It doesn't matter which one, because everyone kind of is around their lunch break, right? And so trying to figure out like, okay, if that's the case, what works best. So we're gonna figure that one out as we go. 1.2, so it's like 1 point. So we'll see how that goes. We are probably 6 by 6 by 2. So trying to figure that one out to make sure I am here and happy to do that. Singles this week, maybe Thursday. I'm really bad at making my schedule right now because it feels like it's ever moving. We've got golf on Friday and Saturday, so I need to do singles probably on Thursday, and I need to do it because I need to move this stuff. I just have too much of it, so we'll probably run that there. Keep working on it. Um, so yeah, probably Thursday. Can't do it Friday because we got a golf outing that day. My dad's annual, like they've been doing it for 52 years. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. Yeah, chat. If you're looking for anything, let me know. Happy to rip or ship all this wonderful stuff for you. All that craziness. On top of that, we are building a follower base, which is pretty cool. We're getting there. No new followers today, but that's okay. Maybe you could be one of them. You never know. We broke 400 yesterday, which is insane. Followers, which is really cool. It's just it's a slow process. It's fun to see go up. I mean, the initial goal is obviously 1,000. I think that's like the main target that they want for everyone to get to when you become a internet person, an influencer, a I don't know, rip and shipper. I've been doing this for over a year, or 2 years, almost 2 years, coming up on 2 years very quickly, um, on Whatnot, and I'm branching out to TikTok. TikTok has its own adventures, but Whatnot also is an adventure, to put it lightly. Yeah. Today, chat, $2 off 15 is the TikTok coupon. Then we have free shipping at 45. We have every $10 you spend, no matter how many $10, up to 120,000 is my estimate. You get a bonus card from Magic the Gathering, worth about $1 or 250 ish. Yeah, my estimate is about 12,000 cards in this category. So we'll see. It may not be. Might be less, but I doubt anyone's gonna. I don't even know that I have that much product available to do that. So it is what it is. I'd be happy to rip and ship for you if that is of interest for you. We're packing up last night's stuff. I didn't get to it because we got off at like 11:30, and then I had the gym this morning, and so getting that done. We did hit a fractured foil yesterday. That was pretty awesome out of Edge of Eternities. And we had, it was busy. It was good. We needed a busy day. We've got a mess going on from a couple of those damaged, like where we think the distribution center was cutting packages. And so my shop score has been beat up because of it. And so like I'm losing all the perks we had just unlocked last month because of it. And so we need more orders to dilute the handful of packages that ended up being like damaged. And so I'm like, great, awesome. So we're working on that now. So the more orders, the better currently. So we're working at it. We'll get there. It's all good. Nature of the beast. That's the difference on the Whatnot side. I'm not responsible for the package after it is dropped off successfully at the uh, USPS. Over here, I am 100% responsible for dealing with, I don't know, the post office lost it. The post office ran it over with a truck. They lit it on fire. I don't know. Insert all the complaints that I have actually legitimately seen. 1 second, chat. All right, there we go. Fixed it. So yeah, it's an adventure, learning, lots of learning. But yeah, I working towards getting people packed from last night. We had some great stuff. I was quite impressed. So we could keep that trend going. I don't know. We'll see. All right, this one is that labels chat. We're doing labels right now. First, we're doing labels. Then we might do command, or at least we're gonna build the spreadsheet for Commander so I can do the internet search. So that's a thing. And all that crazy stuff. Chat. 30 seconds. I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's all good stuff. Let's see. So $2 off 15 is available. Then there is free shipping at $45. And then you get a bonus card from my bonus box per $10 you spend. So if you do $100, you get 10 cards from it. And the nice part about them is generally valued between $1 and $2.50. So you can get some pretty fun stuff out of it. So yeah, look around, see if there's anything you'd like to see. There is draft, there is set play, there is collector. There's the boosters as old as like 2013 in there. I think 2013, 2014, whatever core 2014 is, I think is the oldest. I think that's technically 2013. There is like Jumpstart 25. There's Mystery Booster 2. There's Clue. Just a little bit of everything available. Oh, there's box stoppers and there's promo packs. I found a store that was liquidating promo packs, so that was kind of cool too. So we got those in both foil and non-foil. Yeah, if you're looking around, you see anything of interest, let me know. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, happy to help with that as well. Otherwise, just hang out. We are testing some to see if I get in trouble for this playlist as opposed to my other, like the space music. So far, so good. We'll see how it goes. Um, I've heard people play all sorts of music before, so I don't think there is any concern with that. But you never know. I didn't want to get directly in trouble for something I wasn't supposed to do, even though the write up on that side of it is pretty odd. Oh, we're at the end of a roll. Gotta do that. Fix to the end of the roll. There we go. We caught it. Nice. Need another roll of printer paper. Buried back here behind packs. Chat. Who buries their printer rolls behind packs? Ah. Oh, that's heavy too. Yeah, if you'd like to rip ship, take a look around, see if there's anything that strikes your fancy. We can do it on the other screen for you, or we'll ship it out to you. You just got to let me know if you find anything cool, because I like to know these things. On top of that, if you get the chance, hit a follow for me. I'd love it if you come hang out with me anytime. We are here more often than usual, which is good. Schedule's about to get a little bit wonky just because the school starts next week. So, Toph, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Um, so, with school starting next week, we have to plan accordingly to reinvent the wheel, basically, yet again for scheduling. The exterior of this roll is a little bit torn. There we go. That's about it. Start here. Being a little weird. Out. Go. There we go. Okay, good. Good. The other one back. Yeah. Got any questions, you let me know. Happy to rip or ship this wonderful stuff for you. Piggy, 30 bucks each? That's great. You should go buy them. If you can find them for 30 bucks, that's awesome. Go for it, Piggy. I'm not ripping people off at all. I mark up my product by 60%, which absorbs the cost to do... which collector boosters are you talking, though, Piggy? I would like to know, and I'd like to know where you go shopping, because my Walmart never has collector boosters, so I'd like to know. Maybe I should go shop there. Edge of Eternity's collectors for $30? That's awesome. That's a pretty good price. I mean, actually, it's $3.60 a box. That's not a great price. But I'm doing a live stream here where I rip or ship for you, and I got to ship it out. Ixalan Commander Precons. No, I don't. Piggy, it's sad. Piggy doesn't understand. It's okay. It's okay, Piggy. Good luck. But anyways, yeah, so typically all my products are marked up by 60%. It's my margin absorption percent markup. And it basically allows me to do the free shipping that we've got offered here. We absorb all the shipping costs, the loss, the extraneous expenses such as power and all that crazy stuff. So it is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. If I buy it 300 and I resell for 480, that's 180 profit before fees and expenses. Really not that great. It used to be better. So let's put it this way. I used to be able to buy a collector box for $150 off of everywhere. And I could resell the product at $25 a collector pack. That meant that I would resell the box for $300. I would double my money before fees. That was normal. Everyone accepted it. So now it's not acceptable to try and make just a little bit of money. Your complaint should not be with me in this grand scheme of things when really just Magic or the greater community. Anyways, there's my rant and rave for the moment. Man, I didn't know Walmart even had Edge of Eternities. I haven't seen it. And that's actually overpriced. Amazon sold the boxes. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know. I get that every little bit, and it's fun to interact with them because they don't understand. And I know they don't understand. It's okay. But they're not willing to learn. And so at the end of the day, oh yeah, you're always empty. I never get any product out of Walmart, Target, any of them. Now, my wife checked it yesterday. It's just Aether Drift Commanders. I was like, yeah, because we want those. So the problem exists today. This has changed over the last 2 years. There is not enough product to meet the demand of all of the categories. It's insane. And so what we end up doing is the price goes up. Well, I get it for the price I can get it, and I have to mark it up to absorb the cost that I have. I'm just a basement dweller. I don't even have an LGS. I don't have a distribution license, any of that stuff. So it's like, I'm doing the best I can to get you the best prices I can. We take a look at some of the other categories, it's insane. So, I mean, I'm at about what TCG is for my collector packs, maybe a little higher sometimes. Distributors and LGSs are the enemies. Some are, yes. It's not all, but some. The distributors are. Wizards is also some of the problem too because they're underprinting and they're not meeting demand. There's actually a really good video yesterday by Alpha Investments, which was about Wizards is now selling only on Amazon for all of their reprints. They don't sell to distributors; they just sell it on Amazon for whatever the current market rate is. It's insane. So there is a lot of people at fault for a lot of what's going on now, and I just sit here hoping we can rip some packs and have some fun without getting ridiculed as a scalper. It is what it is. Oh, Toph, don't worry. Weird people stick together. It's normal. Don't worry about it. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah. We're both on Whatnot in here. Some of you guys probably know me from over there. And it's an adventure. A lot of the complaints, the scalper complaints and all of that is because like people have missed the opportunity. I was lucky on these. Amazon did a deal. It lasted 15 minutes, but I had a little a little bot that tells me when good prices pop up on Amazon, and I was lucky to get it. But it lasted 15 minutes. That was it. They sold out of all of their Edge of Eternity's collectors the day release hit. And so I was like, oh, great. But I still didn't get it for a great price. It was $300 a box. So it's like, if you mark up 60%, that takes you to 480. So it's like, 180 bucks is not a lot of money, especially when you have to deal with the shipping hassles. I had another one get returned today because USP just lost it. They lost it. They don't know where it is. Not a clue. I don't know how you can lose so many packages all the time. But you have loss on top of expense, and thus is life. But who knows? I keep packing packages. We hit a fractured foil for somebody yesterday. It was freaking awesome. Unfortunately, it was Japanese, but still awesome. I gotta make the hit video, but because it was Japanese, my hit video is gonna be what's the name of this one? I don't know it. What's the name? That's literally my hit video. I'm like, well, we're just gonna dub over the top of that in some pandering statement. But anyways, I appreciate all you hanging out. And some fracture in JP, was that the one? We didn't pull that for you. No, we pulled that. We didn't pull the fracture. We hit a normal one. That's right. Um, I so I hit the angel, not fractured, but I hit the angel in Japanese, and I was so pissed. But then luckily I pulled one normally in English, not fractured. I've only pulled fractured for other people. I don't pull it for myself. Couldn't possibly do that. Though to be honest, I don't know. Fractured isn't like, I don't think it's all that great. It's cool to hit, but I hope you're all doing well. Thanks for hanging out with me. It's not like cereal. I find cereal to be the more like, oh my god, it actually has a number on it. Because they can print as many fractured as they feel like, but cereal is numbered. But what do I know? All right, still packing. Ready to rip for you guys. I figured I would stream at the same time as packing stuff from last night. Ooh, hit that like none other. So yeah, if you guys like to hang out, you're more than welcome to. If you get the chance, give me a follow. We're building this up from the ground. I streamed, I still do, stream on Whatnot. And I've been doing that coming up on 2 years now. Had a blast with it. But we're branching out, getting some other opportunities set up like this one. This is kind of a cool one. Yeah, all that fun and crazy stuff. Learning the ways through this has been far different. Like the one nice part about Whatnot was it was pretty streamlined. You literally just push the button and it shows up like your shipping and all that stuff. This one you have to like manage it and all that crazy. Yeah, chat. If you'd like to rip or ship, let me know. Happy to do so. We got all sorts of crazy stuff. Draft, set, play, collector. Boosters as old as like 2013, 2014. Got Mystery Booster 2, Jumpstart 25, Clue. We've got box toppers. We got promo packs, both foil and non-foil. We found some stores that were liquidating them. So I got them for you if you want them. Ardor. Mark who Ardor was. It's so weird to me that the site has two labels or two. So you can have your shipping address name, your username, and then your visible name. And it's like, I don't know who the heck is who half the time because their names are all different. So crazy. They won't even let me sync up my name. So I have to have like Iceman11347 as one of my usernames. I'm like, I don't understand why you can't. Who knows? Yeah. If you guys want to rip or ship, have at it. There's $2 off 15, a one-time use coupon. If you've already used it, you don't get to use it again. And then there's free shipping at 45. On top of that, for every $10, you get a bonus card, Magic the Gathering bonus card. That will be generally valued between $1 and $2.50. At least that's what the sorter's set at. So I'm just picking from that category. Well, not pick. I'm grabbing a stack from that category and letting you guys have at it. And otherwise, just packing up stuff and all that craziness. Toph, I'm moving more over here. The fees are better, and people like to rip packs, except at this current moment. So over there, no one rips packs. So I'm probably gonna be on TikTok more. The only thing is I can't auction singles here, so I use Whatnot to do my singles outselling. So, and I can't do bulk over here or like my kitchen sink sale, which is a little bit of all the stuff. But over here, I've got packs. We've got secret layers in the shop, and we'll have commanders one of these days when I actually get it done. Because I'm apparently very slow at doing that. In general, I just scour the internet for good deals on packs, and then I list my product from there. Oh, you're good. Yeah, whenever you guys want to. I'm not like, oh my god, you have to rip now or nothing. No, I'm not that way at all. Who the heck is this guy? But yeah, I appreciate you being over here. TikTok's a little bit of a burn on people. It goes quick. And so being over here is much better. So there's pros and cons, of course. The fees are better over here, so I'm not hit as bad for fees. The support that TikTok gives, such as like the coupons are funded by them. Some of them aren't, but most of like the ones I pick are funded by TikTok themselves. Things like that, and the way they're building. Some of the drawbacks are that I'm responsible for all shipping issues, like USPS running it over with a truck, or lighting it on fire, or cutting it open. Yeah, that's a little bit rough. So we'll see if push comes to it. Like, we'll see if it's worth it in the long run. They've lost multiple packages. I've learned that USPS, if you do a request for the follow, if you do a request for a missing mail, they have up to 3 months to find your mail. TikTok requires you to respond within 48 hours in regards to lost or damaged product. So it's like, oh, refund, and then hope they find it? Question mark. So it can be a little bit rough on that. But that's the nature of the beast when you have a business. That happens. Not much I can do about it. Leaf. Thus is life. That's okay. I'd rather learn it all than not. But I hope everyone's doing well today. I was actually surprised it's already like getting close to the middle of August. I feel like this summer has gone crazy fast, even though I haven't really gone outside because it's been too hot. Um, so yeah, school starts next week for the kids. I'm happy, and I don't not. I'm looking forward to it, but not is probably the best way to put that. Mostly because it's a whole new schedule. We've got a kindergartner and a preschooler now, so it's like, okay, how's this going to work out? The other adventure is like, so we want the kindergartner to take the bus, but the preschooler has to be dropped off for a. Yeah, it's a fun age, right? I enjoy them, but they're also really obnoxious often. Um, so the preschooler needs to be dropped off. So it's like we're waiting on the schedule of all of this, and that'll decide like, oh my god, do I have to get up really early with my wife because I'm not a morning person. So we'll see. I am a night owl, severe night owl. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Well, you never see them unless there's problems. Yeah, that's got to be insane. That's probably the two hardest groups, middle school and then freshman year, because they don't know everything yet, though they think they do. Once they get to like a senior in high school, then they know everything, and you don't have to worry about it anymore. Oh man. Well, good luck. I guess that's the best way. Good luck. Here's what I have. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, they've changed it multiple times. I was too. So we'll switch cameras. One sec. I'll grab an example. Okay. So let me grab an example and we'll talk through it because I was the exact same way. And it depends how far back you go. That's a terrible example. We'll do this. Oh, that's fine. Okay. So let's change cameras because this one got me. I was like, what? You gotta be kidding me. So over here on this camera, depending on your age that you are coming back from or all that, you would have known maybe a draft. Actually, here's a good example. We'll grab this one. So they went from booster pack. This is a 2014 core. So they went booster pack. This is what everyone knew for the longest time. There wasn't anything special. Just you got a booster pack, you played the game. Then they went to draft and set. Draft pack was your same booster pack. Set pack was a little bit more artsy, a little bit more chance at more rares, things like that. Then they added collectors. So then you had this set. So pretend that's that color. You had a collector booster. The collector booster is designed to be for whales, for people that want to just get the fancy, shiny stuff right away and rock and roll with it. So that was the next step was these three. Then they decided to cut those two out and they made it a play pack. A play pack is basically a glorified draft pack. You can get multiple rares in it. You always get a foil. It's weird, but that's what they went to. So now it's these two. So collectors, and we're gonna open this one just because. Why not? Let's see. Why not? I want to open it. It's sitting in my hand, so we're gonna open it. So a collector is basically that. It's for collectors. So like it's all shiny, right? So you get command bridge, these ones, all the commons, the uncommons. You generally get full art lands, like that's a galaxy forest. That's freaking awesome. Then you get a bunch of rares and mythics mixed in, and also alt arts. So Servandam. We got the Kylo. This is a commander, so they brought in some of their commander guys into the packs. You can get consult the star chart, so extended art. Then you have what's called a borderless art. Wandering Fumarole, and then you have I got the special guest Nexus of Fate. So they put in special guests, which are borderless foils. They also have like examples of that's an alt art as well, and just a ton of crazy stuff that you can get in here. The problem is that people have now figured out. Yeah, I find this is the first one I think I've pulled in foil. I pulled one out of a play pack once, but so the crazy part is everyone's learned that this has the crazy expensive cards in it, right? So like they have specialty showcase like this that you can get that are these are more expensive because they're rare. You can get these in a fractured, which is actually I still have Jack's over here. You can get an example would be fractured foil of it. This we pulled yesterday. This is because it's Japanese, it's only like $150. But if you got it in this art, like this in English, it's worth like $300, $400, something crazy like that. So it's like they made it so that there is a collector's pack for collectors specifically, whereas a play pack, basically like a draft pack, right? What everyone remembers from draft. So you look at it, you've got your usual commons. So you get your same amount of commons. You typically get 3 uncommons, and then you get a rare, the Ceremia. But they have the opportunity to give you up to 3 rares instead of 2 rares, like if you hit the foil. So that's like the basis, right? It's, in my opinion, they keep trying new things, reinventing the wheel, basically. So yeah, hopefully that helps explain that. When I first came back, I said, "Oh, there's no way I'm going to do collectors." Oh my god, collectors are a terrible idea. Who did this? Because it used to be that like you'd get maybe 1 or 2 foils in a box. So you cannot get all of the borderless. So you can only get for Edge of Eternities, you can only get the half cut. They're calling this borderless, so the half cut. But when you have what did I just pull? Um, like this is considered borderless as well, but this is full art. So this is not available in the play packs. You can get these, but not foil. You can get these, but not galaxy foil. So galaxy foil, which is the little pips that are shining in there, that's only available in collectors. I know, right? Basically what they did is they made it far more complex to pick a bunch of the same stuff together. Instead of just a Siobhan Dragon, you've got 7 different arts of Siobhan Dragon with shiny parts on it. Well, actually, that's a terrible example, but for lack of a better way to think about it. So yeah, it's an adventure. But I did hit a Nexus of Fate. That's actually kind of a cool looking one too. Mess with that. Of course, yeah. No, you guys are more than welcome to ask me questions and chat and stuff. I'm packing packages. Really, that's all I'm doing right now. So if you guys want to do stuff, yeah. The one thing I have learned about TikTok is that people are not as chatty as whatnot. Maybe it's the difference between gambling and not. More chatty at a blackjack table than at the nightclub. We're just packing stuff up, all that crazy stuff. If you'd like to rip or ship, let me know. Have at it. We got a coupon right now that TikTok's running. $2 off 15. There's free shipping at 45, and I'm giving you a bonus card, a random card from the bonus box for every $10 because I have way too many cards in this price point. Any more envelopes? Yeah, chat. Happy to rip or ship or just hang out. All good. If you have any questions, you let me know. If you do have the chance and you're just hanging out, give me a follow. Hit that follow button. Got 3 new followers today. Let's go. Getting up there. It's growing. We're over 400, which is cool. And we're trying to get a daytime schedule up and running. I think there's a lot more competition at daytime for people's interests, so we'll see how that goes. Been doing nighttime, and it's been fun. Some days are slower than others, and for obvious, like it just is. Um, and then I've been picking up occasional daytimes over on Whatnot to try and move my singles. Because I got too many singles. There we go. Okay, it fixed it. Interesting. I occasionally get FedEx as a shipping option in there. Interesting. Yeah, it makes sense. The one I mean, for the most part, Whatnot's new people. Um, for Whatnot's new people, it has been a large amount of Talarian's community, which is a YouTuber, and he promotes the idea that you should be doing singles. Don't buy packs, buy singles. Um, and so that's where a lot of those people come from, is for singles. But yeah, so Whatnot's really good for singles. I don't play the games anymore. I don't do it. I'm not willing to do it because they're all just scams for the most part. It's really rough. And then over here I do everything else: packs, sealed stuff. I'll offload my bulk over there because I can't seem to get the flat rate shipping to work over here, so it doesn't make any sense. And then I will do kitchen sink, which is basically all my extra stuff, like extra binders I get from collections and the random stuff I have around here. I do that over there because there's not an auction function over here. So there's the long explanation to the short statement. I feel like I missed. Maybe I scrolled too far. Yeah, I don't know. It's fun either way. Gives me two outlets, especially. So if something ever happens to Whatnot, I can be over here. If something ever happens to TikTok in the United States, I can be over there. Like it's good business, in my opinion. Otherwise, you can be either. You never know. I've been curious if Whatnot's going to get bought out soon. That's the one I'm curious about. And soon is a relative statement. It could take years to get bought out, but I've been like, they don't really do any development anymore, and they kind of have given up on a lot of a lot of stuff. So curious if they get bought out. I have a feeling they let a lot of people go at their corporate. Almost there. 3 packages left. Getting everything done from last night, and I can ship today's out as well if you guys get in. Obviously, if we will do another one tonight at like 8 p.m. ish, give or take a little bit, depending on the children. So that's a thing. Otherwise, my schedule probably tomorrow night will be back on here. Thursday daytime, I think we'll have Whatnot for singles, and then Thursday night ish will be on here. No Friday, no Saturday. Maybe Saturday night if I'm not too exhausted. Actually, no, I won't because I won't be back. They do dinner. It's a 2-day event of golf, and it's great and terrible at the same time. It has more to do with the fact that it's just hot. It's been hot and wet and hot. It needs to stop it. It'll be interesting to see if they even have like a golf course available because Wisconsin, it's going to be up in Wisconsin, had torrential rain, like really bad rain this past weekend, and like Milwaukee's underwater basically. And so it'll be interesting to see if the golf course is even like functional. They haven't canceled yet, so that's good news. But if they get any more rain, you never know. But yeah, oh, did it backwards. I want to write on that. Let me fix it. The guy, I'm packaging the fractured foil. I want to write on the bag. Congrats! It's so cool. Wish it was in English. I actually found the normal card in English to send them to. If you guys would like to rip or ship, have at it. Let me know. Tons of product in there. $2 off 15 is the yeah, I love EOE. It's great. Absolutely gorgeous art. It actually has cards that are holding value, which was a surprise. So it's an all around solid set. I haven't played it a ton though, at all. I've been just swamped. Collectors are cool for stuff, and plays are actually halfway decent for getting good stuff. We've pulled a couple ancient tombs out of plays, all that fun stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, chat. If you'd like to rip or ship, have at it. $2 off 15 is the current coupon. It's a one-time use. Then there is $45 is the free shipping threshold, followed by a promo I'm doing. Every $10 you purchase will get you an additional card from the bonus box. Generally valued between $1 and $2.50. Nothing crazy, but fun nonetheless. Old stuff, new stuff, you never know. Stuffy stuff. If you have any questions, you let me know. Good stuff indeed. All right, we got a package. Working a couple other things. Here, organizing cards now. Yeah, if you're looking for anything, you let me know. Happy to rip or ship. If we stay quiet for a little while longer, I might go upstairs and try and get other projects done. And we'll keep working on these daytime streams to see if we get rippers or shippers for that matter. And if not, that's okay. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, chat. If you got any questions, you let me know. I am gonna look at some cards now. Have a moment. Oh, I forgot that consult the star charts is actually expensive. It's $8. Forgot about that. That was a good one to hit. A good one to get. Cares about the ceramic. Yeah, chat. If you would like to rip or ship, $2 off 15. $45 is free shipping. And we're giving you an extra card worth about $1 or $2.50 for each $10 you spend. For the fun of it, because it's entertaining. Final Fantasy, I will not be purchasing unless they do a blown out reprint, and then it will only be play packs. Is the likelihood right now. Unfortunately, it's just blown out. There's nothing you can do about it. So if they don't reprint it anytime soon, it's not gonna. Yeah, the odds are very low because I expect the reprint for because I buy it. Unfortunately, I don't buy it from a distributor. I expect everyone to buy that at like stupid expensive prices. And collectors are out. Like, there's just nothing left of it. So it's insane. I knew it was going to be crazy. I just didn't know how crazy, right? I sold all mine. I had no problem with it. I wanted to move it quick. Just get through the supply, so I didn't open it all. That's the problem. The longer stuff sits with me, the more likely I am to open it. Yeah, yeah. Everyone does. Um, yeah, they are not cheap. They have to reprint it. That's the only way, and I don't even think they're gonna print enough of it to bring the price down by that much. And so it's crazy. Crazy, crazy stuff. But that's the world. We got the Poke Bros and the Crypto Bros, Crypto Chads, whatever we want to call them, joined in wanting to make a buck. So we lost out on all the free or easy product to get. It doesn't happen anymore. They've bought up all of the old stuff too, so you can't even get collector boxes for inside 300 for most sets. There's still a couple of them, but even those are rising now. So it's insane. And it's only going to get worse. My prices are all of a sudden going to look great in a few months if it keeps the trend it's going. That's going to be the crazy part. All of a sudden, I'll look like I'm cheap because I won't change my prices. I'm always going to be a standard 60%. So if I buy new product, that's the only time that the product could change price. So if I can't get the new product, then I'm going to be cheap. So yeah, an example would be Baldur's Gate Collectors. The beginning of last year, I could have bought for about $150 a box. Today, I can't buy it for 300. Like, I'm battling to get it at 300, so I don't buy it. But it's just rinse and repeat on that. But yep, it's insane. So Dominaria Remastered, which we all like, it's such a good set to open. It's powerful. Is the last ones I bought? I bought at 260 a box. I used to be able to buy them for 150 a box, and they're now fighting 300 again. And I'm like, I don't want to buy them for more again. It's just crazy. No fun. No fun at all. So we'll just wait until I'm cheap, and then everyone will be happy with me. Yeah, chat. If you would like to rip or ship, let me know. Tons of great stuff. Yeah, yeah. No, that's normal. That's not. I like to have discussions with the price haters only because I'm trying to understand where their hatred comes from, and it's usually because they missed out. That's normal. All right, chat. I gotta run to the restroom real quick. I'll be back in 30 seconds. Restroom break. I'm back. Sorry about that. Took me a moment. Wife asked a question, then we got sidetracked, and it always adds the minutes tick quickly. Yeah, chat. If you'd like to get in there, have some fun. We have a $2 off 15 that TikTok's running. And then we have $45 is the free shipping threshold. And on top of that, you get an extra card for every $10 you spend. Yeah, it's good stuff. Got any questions, comments, concerns, you let me know. Happy to rip or ship all this wonderful stuff. But I play EDH a little bit, not a lot. Occasionally, I have a handful of commander decks, but I am primarily a draft and sealed player. I prefer that style, limited. I like it more because it is complete. Everyone's stuck with the same junk at the beginning. But I'm also an old school player. I've played forever. So what I knew as a kid was either standard or draft. There wasn't a lot of options beyond that. So I play that. Typically, what I don't like about Commander personally is that everyone seems to know their deck a lot better than I know. Your first deck was Old School Slivers? Okay. My first deck was a Siobhan Dragon deck from Revise. I've been around the block for a while. So yeah, it's insane. Yeah, that was the first rare I pulled out of a starter deck of Revised. And I've been stuck here ever since. I mean, I get to play Magic here ever since. I did stop playing in 2012 and came back in 2023. I had a break, but Slivers is not a bad deck to get started in, to be honest. That's a nice tribal. It's expensive, but it's a fun tribal. Some pretty good slivers coming out of this, or sliver cards coming out of this set, too. The next, they announced yesterday the next Festival in a Box includes Sliver Legion this time, so that's cool. Yeah, chat. If you want to rip or ship, have at it. Get in there. We're going to hang out for a little while longer. Otherwise, I'm going to finish up everything I have here, go to the post office, get everything dropped off, and continue throughout the day. But I'm happy to rip or ship for you. 7th edition, fair. That wasn't a half bad edition to get into, though. I liked 7th edition, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we've got some draft set play collector. We've got boosters as old as 2013, 2014, something like that. We've got Jumpstart 25, Mystery Booster 2, Clue, box toppers, as well as some promo packs that we managed to find from a store that was liquidating. That was kind of cool. Good commander deck essentials. So if you're at 0, you have nothing. I highly recommend you pick up a precon, so a pre-constructed deck that's out there. I don't know what's right for you. That's really going to be your what style you like to play, right? So there's tons of commanders out there. I've heard. Let's see. So my commanders that I have that actually, I don't think I have. Oh, I have a pre-constructed cloud that I've been modifying. That's a very cool equipment style deck. A little bit different than I built a Captain America deck. I have an Angel deck, which is Gisela. I have a Dragon one. I think that's it. What's the other one? What's this one? Yeah, so I have an Atarka, and then I have I have the Brimaz from I think Modern Horizon. No, not Modern Horizon. It's March of the Machines. But so it's really going to come down to your play style. I am not an expert on all of them, not even close. I hear there's a lot of great ones. The Final Fantasy ones across the board were good. Cloud is equipment. I've heard the Y'shtola is nice. You can get a lot of those for inside $100 for the regular non collector versions. So those aren't bad to start with. I'll have my commanders up there in hopefully a few days if we get to it, or otherwise a week, because there's a lot of it back there. For I have like 100 different boxes sitting here. It's crazy. But yeah, start there, then decide which colors you like, and then start taking a stab at finding things that match those. Is probably the best way to do it, because otherwise you're just going to be like scrounging around sets. And while there's a lot of great sets out there that could add stuff to your deck, each set is more dependent on a different, like, if you want dragons, Tarkir Dragonstorm is very good, but there's a lot of good dragons across all of the sets recently. Right? So it's like, it's gonna come down to that. And so if you're a blue player, it focuses different than if you're every other better color than blue. All of those things. Dedicated mill machine. Oh my god, there's a lot of great mill decks right now. I think actually, did Edge of Eternity? I forget which set had some really good mill come out for it. Maybe it was Edge of Eternities. I don't know. This is where I'm not good though. Is the what's good in my deck, and I'm like, I have no idea. I don't even know what's good in my own decks, let alone your deck. Shoot, I don't even know what I put in my decks. That's how bad. That's why I don't like Commander all that much, because I can't memorize all my own cards, let alone everyone else's deck styles and all that, and third turn combos. But that's okay. That's normal. Um, yeah, chat. I'm gonna give you you guys last call. If you are working on a card, let me know. I'm gonna progress the day at this point. We've been quiet, which isn't bad. I'm still testing out the daytime streams. I'm not sure when and what times and what days are good for that. The evenings are solid. Like we have some evenings that we rock and roll orders nonstop, and then we have other evenings that's just kind of quiet. And I think it just depends on day of the month of the week of the year, style, all that crazy stuff. And apparently Tuesday daytime is slow, which is okay. We're building up followers, so if you get the chance, hit a follow. That way you can catch my other shows. I greatly appreciate that. And shop's always available. Prices aren't any different. The only thing is that this little $10 spent is a live promo, because we like to show off what's going on in there. All that crazy. All right, chat. That should probably do it for me today. We will be back on 8 p.m. Central Standard Time-ish, depending on when the kids go to bed. So we'll rock and roll some more at that time. If you'd like to join me, feel free to do so. Hit a follow for me. And otherwise, back at it tomorrow evening as well. Toph, thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're able to find me over here. We will have fun on this platform, that's for sure. Alrighty, chat. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Have an awesome day tomorrow, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, y'all. YouTube, thank you. A couple of you are hanging out. If you get a chance to hit subscribe or join us over on TikTok if you like it. We'll keep rocking and rolling. Another one coming up.